This has been one of the most difficult things I had to do in my relationship after my awakening, during my awakening, and it was grieving romantic love. I think since I was so young, I would sit in the couch and watch cartoons about love and Disney's and romantic movie. I loved it. And I always dream about finding this kind of love. And of course, when I met my partner and I, for the first time in my life, started a very healthy relationship, it wasn't really looking like the romantic love that I had in mind all my life. And it was so painful to not have exactly that thing. And I'm not really sure if even having that exactly thing, if my mind would be happy with that, because our mind, in any case, for our mind is never enough. It's never how we imagine. And I really believe that when we watch romantic movies, we are so absorbed by it and we are dreaming about it because the sensation that it make us kind of feel is the sensation of home, the sensation of finally feel held and loved, and because being loved by other is our biggest drugs, our biggest addiction, invalidated, it kind of make us feel, oh, finally I found the thing. But in reality, it can it can only be an illusion because this thing that we are looking for can't be found outside of ourselves. And even saying ourselves, it doesn't mean anything because they're not a self. The thing that we are really looking for through romantic love is that universal love that is our essence. And we are confusing that kind of love with romantic love. So it's a really tricky thing. They make us believe that this romantic love will finally make us feel so complete and all and fulfilled and secure. And where we are in a healthy relationship, things don't look exactly like the movie that we wanted. And we could think it's because I don't have the romantic love that I wanted. I wanted a man that act like this and they give me that. But in reality, it's not that. It's not that is making us feeling this sense of missing something or grief. Is the illusion. Nothing can be found outside. Is that we are looking for the ultimate love that is recognizing our true nature into the relationship, into the romantic love. It is very, very funny because actually I did experience in my happy relationship romantic love. So at the beginning I feel like nothing was matching my idea of a relationship that I wanted. And I was experiencing ROCD. And this is why I also help women that have ROCD in other things. And I was experiencing so much rejection and frustration and disgust and obsessive thought, intrusive thoughts. And it had nothing to do with him. It was being amazing. It was just being me, him. It was just all my wound and conditioning about what love was and illusion that was projecting to the relationship. But with time, as soon as my ROCD, my intrusive thoughts start healing, and by the way, I'm gonna make a video also on how healing my body um improve and heal my intrusive thoughts because many of the things that I was experiencing were caused by my body, by a physiological sickness, and we all have it. So if you have intrusive thoughts, if you are clinging in an idea of love that you want and you're experiencing all that, if you want the video, let me know here down below and I will do the video. So what I was saying, the thing is that later in the relationship, once I healed or that, my partner was being the most romantic. Even for our proposal, he created a movie scene. It was just amazing. And you know what? All the things in my mind thought that I would have feel when finally this and that would happen, they were simply there. Because again, emotion can be commanded. Emotion will appear if they have to appear, but they're not connected with things that we think. Our mind think that once I will have that, I will feel that. Even in my business, when I got so successful and I had a million, I thought that I would feel, I don't know what. I didn't feel it. And this is the biggest illusion of our existence. We feel this love not because the thing is coming from the exterior world, not because he loves me. I'm not experiencing his love. When I relax, when my mind is not agitated anymore, there I experience the love that I am, not his love, the love that I am. So you can command it. You can't know when it's gonna happen. You want I want it to happen right now because he's asking me to marry him. It didn't happen like that. Despite all the amazing love and that we share and the beautiful moment. I had many beautiful moments with him. And so people would think because I haven't felt all these things during my proposal when we were in vacation or during Christmas or for Valentine's, it means that it's not the man for me. I should feel all the things that I of the romantic love because I always this mean that I'm not in love with me, who is not the right person, OCD, right? But this doesn't mean anything. These are things that are being taught. You should feel like this, and this is how love looks. That's the idea of romantic love that we've been fed all this time, and it is not true. Fed, sorry, that we've been fed all this time, and it's not true. Sometimes my English is not the best. Thank you for watching. It's just not true. Love is who we are, and love can come from outside. And so, grieving the romantic love was very hard. I had to relearn what love is, and I still learn a lot about non dual love. It's like at the beginning, the romantic love idea crumble, and then other attachment goes away. And now, deepening my understanding on non dual love is happening more and more. I'm realizing how I don't need nothing from him. And sometimes my body pain and trigger comes and they make me believe that he does this and me that, and the story seems real. And is the purge that has to happen of the old self they want to reappear. Habitual energy, emotion that is still happen. Just the idea of the me that seems real sometimes comes back, but it has to happen in order for us to see it and purge it. And realizing, oh, for a second I forgot who I really was. And I forgot that love is not something that I can receive or can be taken from me. Because love is the essence of who I really am. And this doesn't mean that when you experience non-dual love, you have to renounce completely of the romantic love. Romantic love can still be there and be playful and can be enjoyed, but you won't be attached to it anymore. And so it doesn't matter if it's there or not, but if it's there, you can enjoy it. If it's not there, you're not gonna suffer for it. And that's what we want. I mean, maybe the mind wants it. That's what we walking through into when we are deepening under our understanding and continuing our teaching on non-duality. And by the way, I created a newsletter where I'm gonna send you an email every week to remind you of who you really are. And I'm gonna talk a very practical teaching, like founded in experience, like my experience in love, in relationship, in money, in work, applied to non-duality. Because sometimes non-duality teaching can be very abstract, and even if it's made in purpose to, you know, um, to make the mind relax, I want to also give you teaching on non-duality that are more concrete and applied to the real life, everyday life. And so you're gonna find that in my newsletter. So if you want to subscribe, you find all the information down below. And in 2026, something amazing is gonna arrive. And if you're gonna be in my newsletter, you're gonna be the first to know when it's gonna be happening. So thank you for watching. Leave me a comment, a like. It's always a pleasure to read you. I talk to you soon.